So today we are going to continue with lesson 172. So as in the last lesson taught by Mary, so we learned how to take notes. And today we are going to analyze the model notes, and then we are going to evaluate the truthfulness of information to include in the report. And then we are going to practice taking notes from the non-fiction sources. And then we are going to learn how to cite the sources of the notes. So these are 4 things we are going to do today. So we are still in the plan stage according to the writing process. So in the planning stage, there are 2 steps we are going to do. The first one is to gather information. And so as we have done this step in the previous lessons, and second step is to take notes from non-fiction sources. So we are going to do the second step, taking notes. Peter, where can you find facts about topic? Fiction or non-fiction, Peter?
Non-fiction.
Okay, excellent. That's right. So what is taking notes? So taking notes is to write down the facts about your animals from the non-fiction sources. So this is called note-taking. And in this lesson, we are going to research facts, and we are going to answer 3 questions about the animals we are going to research to guide in taking notes. And these questions and the answers that you find are the important parts of the plan set. Now look at these 3 note cards. So each color box is a note card that contains a question. And you are going to use the question to guide your research. So answering the question as part of the research process. So you can take a look. So the first note card with the question, what does your animal look like? And then the question 2 on the second note card, what does your animal live? And question number 3 on note card 3. So what does the animal eat? So this boy is planning his research report by researching facts about the topic and taking notes. So first, you need to organize your note cards with 3 questions about your topic. Now look at that boy. So what is the boy thinking about? So Ethan, what question is he researching? Tell me.
He was researching how does the squirrel look like?
Yes, excellent. So you can see the note card. The question is, what does the squirrel look like? Okay. Next, read nonfiction books to find facts about your topic to answer each question. So look at the boy, and here is the question. So Gina, what does the boy do next?
Next, read nonfiction books to find the facts about your title to answer each question.
Yes, that's right. Excellent. And next one. So last, write facts about your topic on note cards and include the title and the author's name. So what does he do last, Teresa? Yeah, look at the word bubble. I must write the facts in my own words, right? So he takes notes and write the notes in his own words. He doesn't copy the source, but write the facts in his own words. So that's the last step. So Joshua, so can you use someone else's work without telling the author and title the source?
I don't know how to use it.
So can you use others' work without telling the author or title? No. So yes, no, we cannot. So without citing, we use other sources, use others' words. So how to be a great researcher? We need to check out lots of sources and collect lots of information and write and share what they learned in their own words. We cannot copy the exact words. And then you have to make a note of the source you use. This is to cite. Peter.
Two.
Can you use someone else's work without telling the author and title the source?
False.
Yeah, you're right. So it's false. Okay. Okay, remember, so you cannot use someone else's work without telling the author and title of the source. So to use something and say that's your work is stealing, is plagiarizing, is stealing. So God says that's wrong to steal something that belongs to someone else. So even what someone has written. And Christians should be honest in their writing and so obey God in all they do. So when you write a research report, you need to read nonfiction sources to find facts about topics. And note-taking is writing the facts on note cards. And then you need not to write sentences, only enough words to remember the important facts. And write the facts in your own words. Don't copy the exact words of the source. And you need to use quotation marks when directly copying from a source. So this is how to take notes. So Ethan. When you write a research report, you read fiction sources to find facts about topic. True or false?
False.
Okay, so where can you find the facts?
In non-fiction.
Okay, excellent. And next one, so note-taking is writing the opinion on note cards. Is it correct, Teresa?
What?
Okay, so what can you write on your notes? Opinion or facts?
Facts.
Yeah, that's right. You need to write facts in your notes.
Yeah, you need proof.
Yeah, that's right. Correct. And now look at the note cards on page 343. So I have a question for you. So what's the animal being researched on each of these note cards? So let's have Teresa. First question.
My animal is chihuahua.
Okay, but look at the note cards on page 347, 343. So these three note cards and tell me. Yeah, that's right. And number two, how is each note card different, Gina?
The difference is number one is look like, and number two is what does the elephant life.
Okay, excellent. Yes, you're right. So you can see the notes on each card are answers to the questions on each note card, right? So the notes answer the different questions. Okay, now look at the note card on the question, what does the elephant look like? So, Teresa, so tell me, do the facts have to be written in complete sentences? Yes or no?
True.
Do you have to write the notes in complete sentences? You can see what does the elephant look like? Tall and very heavy. So it's a phrase, only keywords, not in complete sentences, right? So you only write enough words so you can remember the facts. You don't have to write complete sentences. So you can see this is the second note. So where does the elephant live? Only phrases, keywords. So Joshua, so this is the second, the next question. What kind of source is used on the third note card? So Joshua and
The title is what does elephant eat?
Okay, what's the
And
source?
leaf brand.
So what
The
kind
source
of source?
is leaf.
You can see the author. So it's W3
www.
So what's that?
Kids.edu. And I don't know.
So what's the source? This is the this is a website, right? This is a website. So where can you find websites? From the book or from the internet? So where can you find the website? From the book or from the website? From the
On the
internet.
website.
Yeah, that's right. The
No,
internet
from-
can be here. Not all the information in all sources can be used in the report, and the fact must be true based on the word of God. So as an example, if a source teaches that animal evolved from lower to higher forms, it goes against what the Bible teaches, and it is false. You can see the picture, and so it's false information. It's not a fact, because it goes against the Bible. So how to paraphrase, how to take a note in your own words, or how to paraphrase. We can look at how to take notes in your own words. You can see this is the original sentence. Owls are nocturnal animals. So we cannot copy the exact words while we are taking notes. So we can paraphrase. We can tell the sentences in our own words. So we look at nocturnal, which means active at night. So we can paraphrase the original sentence as owls are active at night. But while in taking notes, we don't have to write the complete sentences. So we can just write the key words, enough words to remember. So we can just write down active at night. So that's how we take notes. Now we look at another example. So original sentence is penguins are really good at moving through the water using their flippers. And I'm going to retell the sentence in my own words. So really good at moving through the water. We can see they are swimming, right? So penguins are really good. I can use really good, which means excellent. Moving through water, so swimmers, right? So I can say penguins are excellent swimmers. So in taking notes, we can say, we can just write down enough words. So excellent swimmers. So we will not use the exact words. We paraphrase, we tell the meaning in our own words. Now we look at another example. So elephants are the biggest animals that live on land. So how to tell the sentence in your own words, we can paraphrase. The biggest animals that live on land, we can say they are the largest instead of using biggest land animals on earth. So biggest animals that live on land, so they have the same meaning but using different words. So I can take a note as largest land animals on earth. Now we are going to practice this one. So dolphins are very intelligent animals. So let me see. Ethan, can you paraphrase? Can you tell in your own words, dolphins are very intelligent animals? Listen, please.
I don't know what you meant.
So please tell it in your own words. Dolphins are very intelligent animals.
Dolphins are very smart.
Very smart, right? Okay, excellent. So we can use the synonym of intelligence as smart. So dolphins are really smart creatures. So in taking notes, we can write smart. So this is the one key word about the facts of dolphins. Now, so last time, Mary has shown you how to take a note about, the question, where does flamingo look like? So she wrote only key words, enough words to remember, not in complete sentences. So what does flamingo look like? They have long neck and legs. They have webbed feet, and the cheeks are gray. Adults are pink. And she also used exact words from the source. So she used quotation marks. Stilt like legs and an S-shaped neck. And she also copied the source. So it's from the website. And now we are going to continue. I'm going to demonstrate how to take notes on the flamingo. So where does the flamingo live? So this is how I research on the website. So this is a map from National Geographic, which shows where flamingos live in the world. So you can see the map uses yellow, right, to indicate where flamingo lives. We can see it in the south part of North America, South America, right, south of South America, and south of Africa, and part of India and other places. So this is the one source I found from the National Zoo. Now you can see this is one source I searched from the internet. You can see from the source. There's a website page on the top. So it says American or Caribbean flamingos are distributed throughout the Caribbean islands and along the northeast coast of South America. They usually live in the shallows of salt or brackish water or alkaline lakes. So I can find the key information. So the place, Caribbean islands, and along the north coast of South America, they usually live in the shallows of water or lakes, right? So these are key information. I'm going to tell this information in my own words. So they live in on Caribbean islands and north coast of South America. They live in shallow water or lakes. I'm going to write in my note card. So I don't use the exact words from the source. You can see these are two notes. I also have another source from Wildlife Blog. The title is Chilean Flamingo Chicks Thrive at Chicago Zoo. So here is the source. So this is a note I've taken, and then the source. This is the title of the source, and this is the web page. Okay, this is the third source I searched on the internet. It's from Wikipedia on lesser flamingo. So the key information, they live in sub-Saharan Africa and West India. I'm going to take down the notes. So, okay, I got another information. They live in large flocks, lesser flamingo in sub-Saharan Africa and West India. Here is the web page. Okay, so I sum up. So these are the information I got from researching. They live in shallow water or lakes, live in large flocks. American flamingo on Caribbean islands and along northern coast of South America. And Chilean flamingo in Peru, Brazil, and Argentina, South and South America. And lesser flamingo in sub-Saharan Africa and Western India. So 3 sources. How to cite a source? If you are using a source from a book or magazines, so you need to put the information like the publisher and date, the date of being published, and the title of the book and the name of the author. So you need to include this information, and you need to write them in the correct order. So this is the correct order. How to cite a book? So first you write the name of the author, and then write the title of the book, and then write the publisher, and then write the date when the book is published. So this is the correct order of citing a book. Author, title, publisher, and date. For example, let's cite this book, Madeline, written and illustrated by Ludwig Beimelman, and the publisher is Simon and Schuster. The press is okay. The place where the book is published is New York, and the time is 1939. So this is the information about the book, the publisher, author, publishing date, and book title. Now, So Ethan, please tell me which citation is correct. You can look at the correct order here. Activity. Okay, so Ethan, A and B, which one is correct?
I think B.
So you need to cite the author first, and then title.
Also, yeah.
A or B. So which one?
It's B. B.
Simon and Schuster is the publisher. This is the publisher. So you need to put the author first and then title. So which one is correct? It should be which one? Yeah, that's right. So the author and then the title of the book and then the publisher and then the time. Okay, now we are going to look at another example. So we are going to cite this book, The Cat in the Hat, written by Dr. Seuss and published by Random House. So here are the key information. And Gina, please tell me which one is correct, A or B? Gina? So which citation is correct, Gina?
A.
A or B? See, A begin with the title of the book, but we need to begin the correct order. Yes, we need to begin with the name of the author. So A isn't correct. So it should be B, right? So the author's name, and then the title of the book, and then the publisher. Since there's no indication of the time when the book is published, so we don't know. So the correct answer is B. This is how we cite a book. So author, title, and then publisher and date. And then we can also have some in-text citation. Like this is a paragraph. We need to use some exact words from the author. So we can use quotation marks to quote the exact words from the author, and then use a parenthesis to include the surname of the author and then the page number of the book. So this is an in-text citation. So this is an example. Use quotation marks to include the exact words of the author, and then use parentheses to include author's surname and page number of the book. So this is another example. Which in-text citation is correct, A or B? Peter?
A.
Yeah, that's right. So we need to use quotation marks from, if we use exact words from the book. Okay, excellent. Now, how to cite a website? You need to write the title and then the URL, which means the web page. So write a title. So the homework is to finish note card 2 and 3. So please write the note cards in your own words. And we still have 2 minutes. It's time for a quiz